Hello, seventh grade. Hi, Lena. Sí, déjalo abierto. How are you? Lena, you are the first one here. Hooray. All right. I think I'm going to take roll at the end of class, but maybe not. How are you, Lena? How are you? I hope you are doing well. Maybe the class. Hi, Ryan. Hello, Nick and Matt and Luke. Yay. Okay, let me start to take roll here. Lena, we have Riley. I am sorry that roll takes so long, but we were told we had to do this. So we are doing it. All right, let's see. Luke, hello. I have not graded all of your papers yet, so hang in there. Hayden, also remember, you do not need to put your first and last name if you don't want to. Just one of your names is fine. Matt Phillips, where are you? How are you, Matthew? Yay, Ronan. We haven't seen. Yes, we did. You were here. Okay, Ronan. Let's see who else. Nick Nicolopoulos. Good morning. You're here. Um, John the Normal. Thank you, John Linden. Maya Spitzer. Thank you. Matt Phillips, Caroline Lonnie. Hi, Caroline. Nice to see you. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else that I don't have that is here. David Zimmerman. David Zimmerman. Samuel Zimmerman. Hello. Anthony Gomez is here. All right. Okay. Ari is here. Good morning, Ari. Oh, you've been here. I already got you. Okay. There's a lot of people missing. All right. Just so everybody knows, I am missing, I'm assuming Reese is with Mrs. Gerds. I am missing Kylie. I'm missing Warren. I am missing Connor. Drew Gerald, yay, you're here. Okay. Theo Rothschild. Thank you, Theo. We'd love to have you. There you are. Theo Rothschild is here. Okay, I am missing Kylie. I'm missing Warren. I'm missing Connor. I'm missing Sophia. I'm missing Gabby. I am missing Marissa. I'm missing Amy. I'm missing Teddy Reagans. And I am missing Josh. And I am missing Ernesto, who was funny because he came to my sixth grade class. Okay, here's Josh. All right, Josh is here. I know sometimes Sophia, yay, Sophia's here. I know sometimes your other class takes a little time, but please try to get to my class on time. If not, it takes forever. Hi, Warren. Those of you that are coming late a little bit, please come as soon as you can because it makes it more difficult to take roll. Okay, Kylie. Hi, Kylie. There you are. Warren, I got you. Reese is here. Okay. I am missing Connor Drain. I am missing Gabby Moreno. How do I refresh the page, Nicholas? I am missing Marissa. I'm missing Amy. I'm missing Teddy. I'm missing Ernesto, and I'm missing JJ. Okay, Connor Drain just showed up. Hello, Mr. Connor. You have to refresh the page sometimes. I don't know how to do that. I'm looking around. Let's see. Let me check this part out. Let's see if there's a refresh here. Nope. I don't see a refresh anywhere, but everybody's can. Yay, Gabby. Gabby Moreno is here. My Gabby. All right. So I am missing, for the students, not for you. Okay, thank you, Nicholas. See, I don't know a whole lot about this. All right. Marissa, Amy, Teddy, Ernesto, and JJ. Those are the ones that I am missing. Okay, so make sure you guys come on time. All right. Ari, Amy is joining right now. Okay, she needs to say hi. Thank you for letting me know. Amy needs to come on and say hi. All right. I'm fine, Josh and Sophia. How are you guys doing? Gabby is trying to get in. She's in. Thank you. Okay, Amy, you're here, but I don't see you. All right. So here we go. Oh, also, you guys, I wanted to remind you, when you do your homework and when you have a quest, which we don't have yet. Ernesto, hi again. I saw you last period. All right. Ernesto Trevino is here. Connor Drain, I've got you. I'm missing JJ. I'm missing Teddy. And I am missing Marissa. So I'm missing those three today. All right. Marissa is joining. Okay. Marissa, you also need to say hi. Okay. All right. Um, okay, so now you all need to stop talking to each other because thank you, Connor, because we are starting the class. Okay, we talked about the Byzantine Empire. We talked about the split in the church. We compared and contrasted the Eastern Orthodox and the Roman Church. All of these, you should be taking notes, guys, because all of these things are going to be on your quest in one way or another. Hi, Marissa. Yay, she got her chat to work. Awesome. Now that you guys got everything to work, Monday we might be switching to Google Classroom. I am not positive yet, but I don't know. All right. Now, today we're going to talk about Saladin, right? Um, Saladin, the Sultan of Syria and Egypt and the liberator of Jerusalem. Saladin was one of these great leaders. All right, JJ. JJ, try to come on time, babe. It's really difficult when you guys don't. Okay, so the only person I'm missing is Teddy Reagans. Thank you, Gabby. Yes, Saladin was the leader of the Muslims. He was born to a Kurdish family. Um, and his father and uncle were commanders for the current Sultan of Syria. It would be these men that would rise. It would be these men, sorry, that would raise Saladin in the world of to become effective and a powerful leader. Thank you, Ari. Yes, he was leader of the Muslims in the 1100s. As a child, he was surrounded and engaged in the world of politics because his family was all into politics. By the age of 31, Saladin would become the vizier of Cairo. Okay. Hi, Amy. Got you. You can't chat now, but you're chatting. I see you. Saladin means honoring the faith. Yes, it does. Thank you, Warren. After the death of Fatimid Caliph of Cairo, Saladin was left with complete power over Cairo. He was now also the Sultan of Egypt. After ruling Cairo for several years, Nur al-Din, the Sultan of Syria, passed away, leaving the kingdom of Syria and Egypt under the command of Saladin. With the kingdoms of Syria and Egypt united under one leader, the nation of Islam, which are the Muslims, was poised to recapture the holy city of Jerusalem. Remember, they recaptured it, and only the first crusade of the Crusaders was successful, and they captured Jerusalem, and then they lost Jerusalem. Saladin led a massive conquest of the Mediterranean coast and eventually to Jerusalem, where he reclaimed Jerusalem for the faith of Islam. Jerusalem is the main area for three religions: Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Warren says Saladin led the Muslims in a siege of Tiberias, the capital of the city of Crusader states near the Sea of Galilee. That's right. Ari says knights didn't want Tiberias taken by Saladin, so they went to battle. Yes, they did. After retaking Jerusalem, Saladin was to repel Richard the Lionheart during the Third Crusade. So Saladin reclaimed Jerusalem. But as far as he was one of the most famous rulers of all history, Saladin marks his reign with two key character traits. Number one, his wisdom. So the first character trait that he had that was outstanding was wisdom. The second was chivalry. Early on, Saladin showed interest in the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, right? He was the prophet for the nation, for Islam, for the religion. He often surrounded himself with scholars of religion to be able to have discussions with him. So here's all these men that had studied it, knew all about the Prophet Muhammad, studied the Quran, their holy book. And so he loved talking and discussing with his men. Saladin also showed great interest in studying swordsmanship as well as riding horses and war tactics. So he loved that. Ari said they set fires to dry grass around them, and most of them were either burned to death or taken into captivity. Yes, a lot of cruel things went on. So Saladin loved riding horses. He loved practicing with his swords and war tactics. Wouldn't that be cool? Just to go out into the countryside, get on a horse with a sword, and just practice war tactics and ride all around. That would be kind of cool. At the age of 16, he began a conquest of Damascus and Greece under the command of his uncle and his father. It was during this conquest that Saladin got his first experience in conducting war. So, can you imagine? Not many fathers would send their children out to war, but Saladin's father and his uncle did. And Saladin was under their direct command. And this is where he developed his love for war and swordsmanship and taxes. During his reign of Cairo, right? Cairo, we know, is in Egypt. He creates a university, one of the world's largest libraries, and several mosques. And he used the mosques sometimes as teaching areas and also created other areas for teaching. Remember, the Islamic world was huge on academics and scholarly discussion and achievements. And they shared their knowledge in medicine and astronomy and science all with all the world in a time when nobody was sharing information because they wanted to be the best. They wanted to keep it a secret. Luke says he defeated the Crusaders. Absolutely, he did. The Crusaders were only successful in their first crusade. All right. Warren says Saladin had decisively defeated the Crusaders. Yes, he did. With no opposition left, Saladin retook Jerusalem, and within 3 months, he had retaken almost all of Palestine. Absolutely. Ari says the Pope died of grief. Okay. Let's see. Saladin cleverly takes over the command of Syria without undermining the stability of the country. And then his second great trait was chivalry. Much of Saladin's palace in Cairo was dedicated to the service of others. He often sheltered mistreated women, providing food, shelter, and medical care. So Saladin had a heart, right, which people love in a leader. He cared for his people. During every encounter with a new region or city, Saladin offered generous terms of surrender. We're here, we're taking over. I'm going to offer you this instead of kill you or instead of torturing you, and allowed for current religious groups to remain in the city and to continue practicing their faith. So Saladin was what? What is the word that begins with a T that people like? Gabby says he let the men who had wives go. That's right. Yeah, he let the husbands go, Ari said. So what was he? If he accepted other religions, let everybody keep practicing. What is that word that starts with a T? What is that word? What is that word? What is that word? Can anybody tell me what that word is? What is the word that begins with a T? What is it? What is it? What is it? Tolerant, right? Saladin was tolerant of other religions. He was tolerant of other religions. And okay, okay. During 1099, Richard the Lionheart, don't you love those names? Like James has a similar name. James, what was your name again? I forget, but you had a clever name. All right. I mean, John, sorry. I think it's John, not James. All right. So in 1099, Richard the Lionheart conquered Jerusalem during the First Crusade, um, during which he slaughtered hundreds of thousands of Jews and Muslims. Okay. Saladin, during the Third Crusade, allowed all Christians to either leave the city or convert despite the actions of Richard. So he was still tolerant. Okay, it was during this battle that Richard the Lionheart was wounded. Saladin offered his personal physician to Richard, as well as frequent shipments of medicine, food, and of course, the care of his doctor. So Saladin had a heart. Here's a man who was against him, who slaughtered hundreds of thousands of Jews and Muslims, and Saladin is helping him and being kind to him. This is why Saladin was chivalrous, right? Chivalrous is being kind, being tolerant, being faithful, all of these things. Today, Saladin has left his mark on the world through his actions and his character. Saladin's just war policies are now a clear example of how to conduct the Muslims' holy war, right? Saladin also leaves behind a prime example of a humble and chivalrous life that can be followed by Muslims today, right? Furthermore, only a few of his construction projects remain. However, those that are still standing provide a place of Islamic prayer and learning. Um, and so he was a great leader, and he was respected, and he was tolerant, and he had a heart, and he did not mistreat the people that he conquered. And he tried to live his life by kind of the rules that were in the Quran. Supposedly, these rules was how the Prophet Muhammad led his life. Okay, so that was our great ruler Saladin, and that brings us to that pretty much brings us to the end of the chapter. So next week on Monday, we will review chapter 11, and we will most likely have a quest on Tuesday. All right, just so you all are aware. And I think that's it for today. Does anyone else have any questions or anything that they have? Any questions? No? All right. Okay, then I hope you all have a great weekend. Have some fun. Go hug somebody you love and tell them thank you for being in your life. Only someone that lives with you right now because social distancing, right? So have fun. Have a great weekend. Love and miss you all. All right. Bye-bye.